All right, everybody, it's Gamescom 2012. Shaun McInnis here, Maxwell McGee. And you know what game that I just got to check out, Maxwell?
Was it Tearaway?
It's almost as if I told you before we
This is the
this
miming
video.
action for Tearaway.
Tearaway?
Yeah.
No, you're thinking of some weird stripper
It's
game.
those rip-away suits. Like they have the rip-away
Tearaway
tuxedo.
pants?
Yeah, our Tearaway
Patrick
pants.
Swayze Tearaway pants?
So was Tearaway pants in the game Tearaway?
No, there were no Tearaway pants in the game, at least that I know of in the small little bit that I got to see and play. The most interesting thing was I actually got to talk to the Media Molecule guys for a while. And I asked them, do you think that you guys are in a advantageous position not being a Vita launch title? You get to see what worked and what totally didn't work with those launch games. And they were very diplomatic about it, not throwing those games under the bus. But the subtext was yes. We are very fortunate for this not to be launched.
We want to see how people are going to go wrong with the back screen touch screen.
Yeah, and so one of the things they mentioned is that it works when you're using the the button inputs, the analog stick for a while. Yep. It works when you're focused on touchscreen stuff for a while. What doesn't work is when the game is
trying to mix it all together.
You do this, and there were certainly a lot of Vita launch games that were making you cross fingers and just bump thumbs and. Nobody likes bumping thumbs. I know.
Well, they get so excited when there's new hardware, and it's like, how many features can we get in there at once? And it just gets to an overload.
Yeah, and I got to see it in action, and the game has this really, really adorable, charming art style. As you move through the world, it's almost got this Bastion look to it, where things are just coming to life.
Oh, it's sort of like
popping into frame as you're moving around.
Into frame, yeah.
Not as pronounced as Bastion, but you certainly see everything is paper, and everything kind of starts out folded, and then it springs together, or maybe it unfurls. Yeah. And so the world kind of comes to life as you're walking around. So it's got that really cool effect, and I got to play with that system where you walk over certain surfaces, and you can poke your finger at the bottom screen or the under touch.
The under tickle, I believe, is the official term. You just get under there, give a little tickle.
Yeah, and the finger model is absurdly detailed. And I was asking them, how do you know what your finger looks like? And they're like, well, we're still trying to figure that out. We want to do a character creation screen at the beginning of the game. Oh no! So people can tell us their skin tone and whether they have a male or female. Is it
character creation just for fingers? Is that what you're getting at?
That's the thing, is that was their initial idea, but how do you start the beginning of the game with a finger character creation screen?
I want you to pick out your nails.
So they kind of are still figuring that out. But there's a lot of really cool ideas in that game. It's not as focused on touchscreen stuff as that Sony press conference demo would have you believe. There's a lot more.
They were really driving it home with that.
Yeah, a lot of the game is just you're running around in this 3D platforming space, and so yeah, it's not it's not as touch-driven.
I'm glad to hear they reeled it in a little bit. Did they give you an idea of release window?
No, not yet. So, but this is definitely on my radar. I might have to finally buy a Vita. This game looks really cool.
All right.